Wonderful.
So, hi everyone. This is Francis
And Christian.
from Roofstomp, and we wanted to talk a little bit about basically what's going to happen in the next couple months. So, we have recently started uploading again with our binge play series, which is coming along fairly well. We're at this point.
So much death. So much pain and suffering. So
Oh,
much
God.
pain and suffering.
And if you can't tell, our
So
sleep
much
schedules have been
suffering.
thrown off a little bit by it because we've been here so late.
I forgot which day it was. I'm like a day ahead.
But, No, so that's been going fairly well. I'm in the middle of editing. It's actually on a different screen on this monitor that we're recording on. I'm in the middle of editing one of our Combat Evolved episodes. But otherwise, we wanted to talk a little bit about, as you can tell, we're college students, about what's going to happen during our winter break. So basically, we will still release the binge play episodes because, conveniently, we have recorded all the way up through Halo 4 at this point. And at the rate they will probably come out, which will be 3 episodes a week I'm looking at. Or at least that appears to be the speed that we're going to go at, 3 to 5 episodes.
That's how we're going to go for now.
3 episodes a week, at least for Halo.
Mhm.
That will cover us for the extent of our winter break, because our winter break is incredibly long. We will be coming back and recording
enjoy
our
winter
shows.
term.
I'll
luck of winter term.
Yeah, I'll be in London for most of that, so you might get a couple of touristy videos from me on my personal channel. Maybe. Otherwise, though, so we will not be recording our normal video formats, any live action stuff, or at least as much as we would like to, until
For
the ending of January, realistically, January 25th. So because of that, Binge Play will probably be the only consistent show coming out. We will try to still film podcasts thanks to Google Hangouts on Air. We will try to do our best with that and use that as our format until
Google,
then.
you have saved us once more.
Google only saves. It's Google.
Yep.
Otherwise, though, we'll do our best because the thing is, with time zone differences, we're all from all over the country, and the fact that I'll be in London for most of it will cause scheduling issues as far as when we can record this.
Yep.
So we might get down to having only 3 people podcasts during winter break. Otherwise, we have a couple new shows to announce for when we come back, basically. We will have Topcast, is what we're calling it currently, subject to change probably, possibly at least, which will be basically a show where we get 3 of us together and we choose a topic, say it's TV shows, characters in video games, even as specific as the Halo games themselves, or something as general as snacks, if we're feeling lazy. I don't know.
If you guys have any suggestions for top lists that we should go through in this Topcast, let us know in the description. Let us know in the comment section.
In the description. Yes, they will
that
write
nobody
the description.
reads.
Basically. Well, if you read the description, props to you. That's actually kind of impressive. I don't know many people that do. But basically what the Topcast will be is we'll get 3 of us, 2, 3, maybe even 4 of us together on a video. And we will basically go through either our top 5 of the subject, our top 3, and our bottom 3, if it's a subject where we can really... A subject? Okay.
Subject.
If it's a subject where we can really think of 3 things that we just despise for it, so say it's such a small subject matter where we can easily say, well, these are the top 3, these are the bottom 3. We'll do that. So say it's Star Wars movies. Currently there are only 6 of them. When we get back, there'll be a 7th one.
When we get back, there'll be 7.
But
That's not even counting the other ones that were released that aren't really in the main series.
Good point, but you know what I mean. But so those will be easy for us to say. These are my top 3. These are my bottom 3, and we'll do that. But or it'll be a situation where 2 of the people will be debating back and forth as to why their top 3 are what they are, and we won't just say oh yeah, these are my top ones. We're done. We'll actually defend it a little bit. I don't know. Say we're doing TV shows, and I say, Family Guy is the best TV show, or my favorite TV show. Here's why. It's not, but I'm just throwing that out there.
There's fighting words, Francis.
Shut up. It's not my favorite TV show, but I'm just throwing that out there as a possibility. So I would defend it. I would say Family Guy is my favorite TV show because I love their fourth wall jokes, which I do, but it's not my favorite TV show.
Those jokes are good.
They are. Another show we want to announce is a concept that we actually came up with a little bit earlier today, called Sports Play. which will be we will take one of the sports video games we have access to, be it NHL, Madden, MLB 2K whatever, NBA 2K whatever, cricket, I don't know. It's insert sport. And we will, before filming, we will look at why not? We will look at the top games taking place this week. So, like, football will be an easy one. There's only one game for each team at most. For baseball, when that season comes around, we'll be like, this is the most important game or most important series that's going on, or this is a big thing going on this week. Basketball, same thing. NHL, same thing. Stuff like that. The major sports. FIFA, too, obviously. I forgot about soccer. And we will take those two teams that are going to be playing in it, or likely to be playing in it, depending on when the week we film it. And we will each choose one. So, like, say in the Super Bowl, the Panthers are playing the Broncos. I don't know. I'm just choosing two teams that are likely to get there. And say he likes the Broncos, as I like the Panthers. I actually do want the Panthers to go undefeated, but that's beside the point. Because it would be nice to see an undefeated team. But so he would play as the Broncos, I'd play as the Panthers, and in the case of a championship game like the Super Bowl, or say it's the NBA championships, the World Series, the Stanley Cup, those will take precedent. So even if there is a big rivalry basketball game or baseball game going on that week, the week of the Super Bowl, we play as the Super Bowl teams. The week of the NBA Finals, the first week, if they go more than 1 week, the first week of the NBA Finals, the first week of the Stanley Cup, the first week of the World Series, we play as those. Otherwise, it'll just be up to us, whichever we determine is, or at least what we think is the biggest game of the week. And we'll hold it open. So, like, say if there's 1 week where it's a huge hockey game, and I'm not too into hockey, so I might not play that week. It might be Alex and Brendan. It might be Alex and Christian. It might be me and Brendan. I don't know.
Most likely you and Alex, because you were
the two of us are the bigger sports fans of the group.
They're the better players for those games anyway, so it will be...
yeah, well, we'll see. Like, we might get all four of us in on one. Like, the NBA games, you can have 4 players local, and so it'll depend week to week as to who exactly is on it. Another announcement we want to make is that Brainstorm currently only has 1 episode released on it, and that was just kind of because we really wanted to do something like that, and we were like, yeah, sure, we'll throw it out and record it, and it was very fun to record, but we did struggle a little bit with coming up with game formats we could use, so we're putting that show on hold and temporarily until we can come up with a format that we can call our own and actually do consistently, come up with suggestions and prompts for that will go out consistently, and we won't struggle to come up with them week to week. But so yeah, that might come out that'll probably come out as early as the middle of February, or as late as May, I don't know. It'll depend on how quickly we come up with the games. One last piece of news, we are looking to do live action Let's Plays, which will basically be, there's a bowling alley near our campus. It could possibly be something where we grab a couple cameras and go film us bowling, or we'll grab Cards Against Humanity and we'll play a game of that, or play for an hour, I don't know.
Tournament bowling. Whoever loses buys dinner.
Watch out, I'm pretty good.
I will not make that bet ever.
Exactly. Or if we're feeling creative, we'll play Yahtzee. I don't know. It'll depend on what's at our fingertips in this case. But we feel like it would be an interesting thing to do. Yeah,
so tempted.
Don't go there. But so yeah, it'll depend on what we have at our fingertips. We could do a board game, perhaps. We might do one where we say fuck it and play a round of D&D for an hour and just record that. I love D&D, but
I've never played D&D, but I've wanted to.
I love D&D, but it's a hard format to record. But otherwise, so that's it. We just wanted to kind of...
It's really boring format to record.
It is. It is. I don't know. But that's about all the news we have. We just want to give you guys a heads up for winter break and kind of warn you guys just to let you guys know we will be a little bit inconsistent with the uploads. Partially because, A, the editing process for the one series that we can ensure that we will have over winter break ready to go out is Binge Play, and that takes a long time to edit each episode.
And even a long time to render out and upload.
Okay, I will break the fourth wall a little bit here. Tim and I have been doing the editing mostly for the episode so far. And I was in here until 5 a.m. one night, last night because the Adobe software that we were using to render the video took 2.5 hours to render the video, which was incredibly annoying. But that's just because the file was huge. Otherwise, though, we might be a little inconsistent. There might be 1 week where only 2 Binge Plays episodes come out per week. We'll try our best to keep it at 3, but just a heads up. Also, because the hard part is the upload process, especially for not near very good Wi-Fi, takes a long time, and the download process as well. So it'll just depend.
Pretty much anything that we do after this week will take a bit more time to get done.
To download and upload. I mean, getting it done will be the same. We'll have the same programs that we've been using.
Yeah, but downloading it and uploading it will be a bit more challenging. I mean, not challenging, just take a bit more time. So there's that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure we can keep the 3-a-week format for Binge Play. We'll see. But so our basic plan now for after winter break is going to be podcast Monday as we've done before, as we've done in the past. We'll actually start filming that again, probably. Either we'll have one come out next week, or if not, we'll have it come out the week after that, and we'll use Google Hangouts for that one. If we come out with one next week, it'll be because we managed to record a live one before we all leave.
I cannot wait till I edit that final part of Halo 3.
Oh,
it's like, we have to keep that entire last
Let them see it when it comes out.
So beautiful.
But you'll see when this comes out. You'll see what we're talking about. That'll probably be sometime around Christmas when that comes out, so it'll be a nice Christmas present. Maybe a little later. It'll depend on how long
Christmas present for me.
It'll depend on how many parts Halo 2 takes, because that game took a while. Otherwise, so after the podcast Monday, it'll be Tuesday would be Sports Play, then Tuesday would be a normal Let's Play in a game, depending on whether we make it one of the Jackbox games like we've done in the past, like Fibbage or Drawful even, or we could do one of the newer games. We could play Earwax, or we...
How long's that been up?
A couple months now, I think. And then Wednesday will be currently an open spot, so that'll be a blank spot in the week until we finish up Brainstorm. That, or we will throw in a live Let's Play there. A live action Let's Play. That one's still up for grabs. Then, also Sports Play, Sports Play will be Thursday. Tuesday, the Let's Play might alternate with the live action Let's Play, especially once Brainstorm comes out on Wednesday, or starts coming out on Wednesday. Then Friday, we will have Topcast. Otherwise, Binge Play will come out as we have the series filmed, because those are going to be series where we will film them in chunks and then edit them. So, like, our game series, I think we can say that we have planned to do next after Halo is going to be Borderlands. That one will take a while to complete. We're heads up on the Borderlands one. We will not be doing any of the DLC for the Borderlands games. We're just going to play straight through the main stories.
We're not going to do any of the quests either, unless we really need to.
We'll do some of them. Like, I know the ones that they give you the really good weapons that you're going to want, and the ones. And if we get under leveled, we'll do them. But that's beside the point.
Should we have them for when we complete Borderlands? If we still feel like doing Binge Play, should we have them recommend split screen games?
I mean, you're always open. You're always open to recommend games for us to play, stuff like that. We read every comment. Otherwise, once we start filming Borderlands, it's going to get to the point where just as fast as we can edit them, we'll get them out. We'll try and stick to 3 a week coming out. Either we're going to have it come out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We might move it to a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or we might just have it be 2 a week for Binge Play and have it be our Saturday and Sunday videos. We're still not too sure on that because at this point we don't have those other shows filling up time that we have to edit for. Otherwise, so it's basically going to be Binge Play until next semester for us and maybe a podcast here or there. Anyways, thanks for putting up with us for about this 15-minute update about what we're doing over winter break, and we hope to see you again next semester. Bye, everyone.